Shackleton's Endurance, the epic survival story in the Antarctic ice intro. It began as an impossible dream to be the first to cross the frozen continent of Antarctica. But when Sir Ernest Shackleton's ship, the Endurance, became hopelessly trapped in a relentless grip of ice, the expedition transformed from a journey of exploration into an epic, two-year fight for survival against the most hostile environment on Earth. Stranded thousands of miles from civilization, facing starvation, frostbite, and madness, one man's unwavering leadership would inspire his crew to achieve the impossible. And over a century later, the silent guardian of their ordeal, the Endurance herself, would finally reveal her secrets from the abyssal depths. Join AdventureHidden as we recount one of history's greatest tales of human resilience, courage, and the astonishing spirit of survival against all odds. Chapter 1. The Dream and the Trap, the Imperial Transantarctic Expedition. In 1914, the race to conquer the poles was fierce, but one last prize remained: the first land crossing of Antarctica. The vision Sir Ernest Shackleton, a veteran polar explorer, conceived the Imperial Transantarctic Expedition with the ambitious goal of crossing the entire Antarctic continent, from the Weddell Sea to the Ross Sea, via the South Pole. He acquired the Endurance, a robust purpose-built wooden ship designed to withstand polar ice, and assembled a hand-picked crew of 27 experienced men. The unforeseen trap. Just 2 days after leaving the whaling station on South Georgia in December 1914, the Endurance encountered pack ice in the Weddell Sea. By January 1915, the ship became irrevocably trapped in the dense, shifting ice floes, just a day's sail from their intended landing spot. For the next 10 months, the Endurance drifted helplessly, carried by the ice, as the Antarctic winter descended, plunging the crew into endless darkness and bitter cold. Shackleton's primary goal shifted from crossing the continent to saving his men. The dream of traversing Antarctica was slowly, agonizingly, being crushed by the very element they sought to conquer. Chapter 2. Abandoned Ship. Life on the frozen ocean. The Endurance's slow demise forced Shackleton and his men onto the treacherous, ever-shifting surface of the frozen sea. The crushing, the immense pressure of the ice began to tear the Endurance apart. On October 27, 1915, Shackleton gave the heartbreaking order to abandon ship. For the next month, they camped on the ice, salvaging vital supplies, the ship's 3 lifeboats, and precious photographic plates. Many sacrificed to save others while watching their beloved ship slowly succumb. On November 21, 1915, the Endurance finally slid beneath the waves, swallowed by the frozen ocean, leaving the 28 men stranded on an expanse of constantly moving ice. Life on the ice. For the next 6 months, the crew lived in makeshift camps on the ice floes. Enduring unimaginable conditions, they faced blizzards, sub-zero temperatures, and the constant threat of their ice floe breaking apart. Survival hinged on hunting penguins and seals for food and fuel. Shackleton made the agonizing decision to shoot the expedition's dogs to conserve rations, a stark reminder of their desperate situation. Despite the grim reality, Shackleton tirelessly worked to maintain morale, fostering camaraderie, organizing games, and ensuring no man lost hope. Their survival on the drifting ice was a testament to human endurance. But the true ordeal was yet to come. Chapter 3. The Impossible Voyage to Elephant Island and Beyond. With their ice floe shrinking, Shackleton gambled on a desperate, record-breaking journey across the deadliest seas. The lifeboat journey to Elephant Island. In April 1916, after 497 days on the drifting ice, the floe began to disintegrate. The men took to their 3 salvaged lifeboats, the James Caird, Dudley Docker, and Stancomb Wills. For 5 harrowing days they navigated through tempestuous seas, battling ice, exposure, and dehydration. Aiming for the tiny, desolate Elephant Island, they finally reached its shores, the first solid ground they had touched in almost 500 days. But Elephant Island was uninhabited and offered no hope of rescue. The epic James Caird voyage. Realizing their dire situation, Shackleton made the boldest decision of his life. He chose 5 men, including his navigator Frank Worsley, to accompany him in the James Caird, a 23-foot open lifeboat. On April 24, 1916, they set sail for South Georgia, 800 miles, 1,300 kilometers across the most treacherous stretch of ocean in the world. In winter, enduring hurricane-force winds, 100-foot waves, and constant ice buildup, Worsley navigated by dead reckoning, taking a handful of crucial sun sightings between storms. The South Georgia crossing. After an unimaginable 17 days at sea, they miraculously reached South Georgia, but on the uninhabited south coast, Shackleton, Worsley, and Tom Crean then undertook a grueling 36-hour trek across uncharted, glaciated mountains to reach the whaling station at Stromness, finally raising the alarm. This sequence of events solidified Shackleton's place in history as a leader of unparalleled courage and resourcefulness. Chapter 4. The Unbroken Promise. Rescue and return against all odds. Shackleton fulfilled his promise. Not a single man was lost under his direct command. The rescue attempts. Shackleton's relief was short-lived, rescuing the remaining 22 men from Elephant Island, proved incredibly difficult due to the severe weather and ice conditions. He made 4 attempts, with various vessels and governments, over a period of 4 long months, each one thwarted by the brutal Antarctic environment. The men on Elephant Island endured immense suffering, waiting in a makeshift hut made from their 2 remaining lifeboats. The triumphant return finally. On August 30, 1916, Shackleton, aboard the Chilean steamer Weddell, broke through the ice and reached Elephant Island. In a truly astonishing feat of leadership and endurance, all 22 men were found alive and rescued. Every man from the Endurance survived the ordeal, a testament to Shackleton's unwavering commitment. The expedition, though a failure in its original objective, became one of the greatest survival stories in human history, celebrated for its demonstration of leadership, resilience, and the indomitable human spirit. Shackleton's legacy became synonymous with pushing the boundaries of what is possible, even in the face of absolute disaster. Chapter 5. The Ship Beneath the Ice, a modern revelation. For over a century, the Endurance lay hidden, a ghostly monument to an epic struggle. Then, in 2022, she was found. The quest to find her, the wreck of the Endurance, was considered one of the most challenging shipwrecks to locate. Hidden deep beneath the shifting, impenetrable ice of the Weddell Sea, decades of attempts failed, until the Endurance II expedition, organized by the Falklands Maritime Heritage Trust, set out in 2022. Using state-of-the-art submersibles and underwater drones, Sabertooth AU, the team meticulously surveyed the seabed. The astonishing discovery, on March 5, 2022, exactly 100 years to the day after Shackleton was buried, the wreck of the Endurance was located at a depth of 3,008 meters, 9,869 feet. The ship was found in an astounding state of preservation. Upright, largely intact, with its name Endurance still clearly emblazoned on its stern. The frigid, anoxic waters of the Weddell Sea had inhibited decomposition, creating a frozen-in-time snapshot. This discovery brought the legendary story back into the global spotlight, offering an unprecedented glimpse into the ship that carried Shackleton's men through their initial ordeal. The finding of the Endurance not only completed a century-long mystery, but also further cemented the legend of Shackleton's unparalleled journey of survival. The ship rests as a protected historical site, a silent sentinel to one of humanity's greatest tales of resilience. Outro. From the dream of crossing a continent to the reality of pure survival, the story of Shackleton's Endurance is a beacon of human spirit. It's a tale not of conquest but of courage in the face of overwhelming odds, of camaraderie forged in the crucible of despair, and of a leader who prioritized human life above all else. The silent wreck of the Endurance, now resting on the seabed, is a poignant reminder of the incredible journey it endured and the legendary men it carried. This wasn't just an expedition, it was a testament to the power of resilience, proving that even in the most desolate corners of the earth, the human spirit can never truly be crushed. This has been Adventure Hidden, and we hope you continue to explore the hidden wonders of our world.